So I can see you. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to take a deep breath up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Deep breath up. Exhale down. How's the, can you see me okay? I know I'm dark and I'm not wearing my white pants, but is it okay?
I can turn on lights.
Deep breath up. Exhale down. Bring those arms down to the waist and just twist, lift. How about this right one?
Yeah.
Stay here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Reach it out. Reach and really open up that back while you're reaching. Squeeze it. Now add a little squat in the middle. Get a little bit lower. 4, 3, 2. Reach it up overhead. Step together. Press. And as you're reaching up overhead, try to feel that stretch along the side. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Can you go ask Ben to turn off Netflix if he is? You got 8, 4, 3. We're going into squats. Ready? Plant those feet firmly. Squat it down. Reach up, down, reach up. We're not going to do any bouncing today. So just, we're not going to even do jumping jacks or anything to warm up. Just trying to get the blood pumping a little bit. All right, you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it up, bend down, walk it out in front, tap those shoulders, tap the shoulders, bring it back in, walk it up, reach up, come on back down, walk it out, tap those shoulders, come on up, bring it in.
He said no.
Walk it out, tap, come on up one more time. Next time when you go down, you're going to stay down in that plank position. Walk it out. All right, and we are doing everything. I didn't tell you this yet, but we're doing everything for 45 seconds. So go ahead and counting starts now. 45 seconds. Hold it tight. He's not going to turn it off. Squeeze. All right, try to tighten it up. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. Remember, we're only doing everything twice. So you get through this first time. Second round is going to be a little bit easier. Open up that chest, squeeze the inner thighs. Draw that navel inward and upward. You got 10 seconds. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get on your mat, grab a dumbbell, moderately heavy or heavy. We're doing just weighted sit-ups where we hit each vertebrae one at a time. All right, so keeping that weight in nice and close. Go on up and then bring it down. Do not relax those shoulder blades. So you are always staying in a contracted state.
Where are your feet?
Your feet, your heels stay on the ground the entire time. So you have a slight bend in your knees. Do not take the feet off of the ground. Hold it up. Try to lengthen that spine as you come on up. Exhale up. Good. All right, you've got 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to a static crunch with the heel touch. So you're going to come on up, hold that position, and then reach for the heels. Ready? And go. 45 seconds. So exhale as you twist side to side. Really feel that twist. Keep it going. Stay here for 10 seconds. Good job. All right, we're going to go ahead and repeat everything you just did. So go ahead, get into that plank position. On your hands, shoulders right over those wrists, and tighten everything up. Make it nice and tight. Squeeze it, squeeze those inner thighs. Hold it tight. So sometimes recognize that not moving, holding something, is going to be a lot harder than if you're moving a lot. So a lot of times when we do this, I see people start to rock back and forth. And really, that's almost a cheat. Not that that's not an effective exercise, but right now, staying still is going to be a lot harder. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Flip it over. Grab your dumbbell. And keep that chest nice and open. Back is flat. And come on up one vertebrae at a time. Remember, you only stay in that contracted state. You go ask Patrick to do the same. Just nicely stay around. It's really, really bad, and she's trying to take this. So exhale on that up. Keep it here, 20 seconds. You've got 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Weight to the side. Last core piece. For now, we will end with just a little bit of core. But you're going to come on up. Bring those shoulder blades off the ground and reach for those heels. Exhaling as you reach. So you never go down. I can't see everybody, but you always hold those shoulders up off the ground. Imagine you're holding an apple with your chin into your chest. So it's not totally tucked in. If it bothers your neck, go ahead, stick the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Press really hard on the roof of your mouth with your tongue. See if that releases it at all. You got 15 seconds to go. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, awesome job. Okay, so we're going to move to our first leg segments, and it's just going to be about squats. We're going to do squats with our heels off the ground. One heel off the ground the first round. Grab 2 heavy dumbbells if you can. So one heel off the ground, just like this. Then we're going to go into just normal squats, and then we're going to do a levitate squat. Remember we did this last week where we had, it's like a pistol squat, but your leg is down. All right, so grab those heavy weights. 45 seconds in those 3 moves. Ready? And wide stance squat. Hips nice and wide. Bring up that right heel. Hold those weights up nice and steady and just pulse it down. Exhale as you come up, as you pulse up. Inhale. You can hold the weights at the chest. You can hold them at the shoulder. You can also hold them down. Whatever works best for you. Keep those elbows narrow. And switch heels. Lift the left, press the right one down. Make sure those knees are over those hips. Small movement. You're getting down nice and low if you can. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now holding those weights up towards the chest, we're going to do a front squat. So feet are just underneath those hips. Don't go wide. Keep them in nice and narrow. And squat it down. Bring it up. Try to drop it as low as those knees, maybe even a little bit lower. Make sure you do not drop that chest. Exhale on that up. So you're going down low, you're squeezing on the up. Down nice and low. Exhale on that up. Squeeze that butt. Good. Tammy, make sure you're narrow. I can't tell completely. Yeah. Good. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so standing on your right leg, bring that left leg up. We're going to squat down, not putting that left leg down, not that left foot. So you're coming down. If you need, you can kickstand that left foot, just down like that. Otherwise, keep that leg up and come on up, squeeze it. You can do it with or without dumbbells.
Never mind.
Good. We're doing all the right leg this round. Second round, we're gonna go ahead and do the left side. Try to make sure you are not hinging at the hip. You are squatting. So you are not bowing. You're not going like this. You're dropping that butt coming down. Good. And shake it out. Going back to the wide stance. Go wide, toes pointed towards the corners of the room. Bring those weights up, however you want to hold them. And let's go down. Starting with the left heel up. Just pulse, halfway up, pulse. It's like very small movement. Knees are staying right over those ankles. Get ready to switch in 4, 3, 2, switch heels, lower that left, lift the right. Keep it up. Good, can you drop a little bit lower? Last 10 seconds of these wide stance squats. 8 seconds. You got 4, 3, 2, 1, awesome job. All right, and we're going into narrow squats, toes pointed forward. Roll those shoulders back, bring the weights up, palms facing your body, and squat down nice and low. If you are feeling this in your lower back, make sure you lift up. You can also drop the weights down. See if that helps. Maybe you just hold one dumbbell. You can also do this without weights. Squeeze it up. Knees not coming in, so make sure that they are tracking forward the whole time. You got 15 seconds here. 10, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Just standing on the left leg this time. Remember, you can kickstand it. So I saw a little bit of this, a little bowing. We're not bowing. We are still squatting. This is our squatting segment. Let's go. Bring it up. Practice that balance. It's okay to go slow. It's okay to kickstand that foot. See if you can drop those weights just a little bit more. Get them a little bit closer to the ground. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Shake out the legs. Okay. So we'll do another leg segment, but it's going to be about lunges later. Right now, we're going to work our back and our shoulders. So you're going to hinge at the hip. Back is going to be flat, starting with a high row. Just bringing it up and down. Exhaling as you squeeze it. Then we're going to go to an upright row. And then finally, we're going to go with a shoulder press. Okay? We good? Grab those heavies. And hinging at the hip. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze, hold, bring it down. Squeeze, hold, bring it on down. Squeeze, hold, bring it down. Squeeze, hold, bring it down. Exhale, up, bring it down. Squeeze, hold, Bring it down. Squeeze, hold, bring it down. Squeeze, hold. Palms are facing each other the whole time. You're squeezing.
So they're facing.
Or sorry, they're facing your legs the whole time, not each other. So you're squeezing and releasing. Make sure you're not doing that fly. You're doing a high row, elbows out. Yep. Okay, come on up. Exhale. Very similar movement, working a different body part. You want to work those shoulders and then squeeze the back at the top. So we're going into that upright row. Squeeze it. Plant the feet firmly on the ground. Exhale, come on up. Zipper line. Exhale. Roll those shoulders back at the top. Bring it down. So, nice and narrow. Squeeze it up. Squeeze. And bring it down. Good. So you're controlling the up as much as you're controlling that down. You're not just letting it fall down at the waist. Good. 10 seconds here. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hopefully you can hold the same weight. Bring those weights up to the shoulders. Open up the shoulders. You can go into a staggered stance here, or you can go straight on with your feet together and just press it up and bring it down. Press it up. Don't let those elbows drop below the shoulders. Exhale, press up. Bring it down. Press up. Good. Keep going. It's so bad. Exhale, press up. Good. Don't drop those shoulders. Don't drop them. Perfect. You got 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just drop the weights for a second. Stretch out those hands. We're going back to that high row. Pick up those weights. And let's do it. Squeeze, hold, release. Squeeze, hold, release. Squeeze, hold, release. Squeeze, hold, release. Exhale, pinch, and release. So, side view, lift up, and release it. Notice one long line from your tailbone up to the top of your head. Even hinge forward more. So pinching those shoulder blades together, squeeze it. Good. You got 5 seconds. Get a couple more in. All right, good. Come on up. Roll those shoulders back. Upright row. Toes pointed forward, soft knees. Squeeze the butt. Shoulders over those hips. And let's go. Round 2 of the upright row. Squeeze. Pull those shoulders back. So this should be heavy enough that those last couple reps are going to be really challenging to complete. If you're flying through this, you need to go heavier. Exhale, lift up. If you get to the point where it's challenging to complete, great. You know you've got the right weight. You want to be able to complete both sets, but make sure that it's challenging at the end. 8 seconds. Let's get a couple more in. 1 more in. Good. Bring those weights up to the shoulder. Open up those hands. If you want to go into a staggered stance, go ahead, press it up. And squeeze it up. Make sure when you're in this position, you're not pushing that butt out and lowering and arching that lower back. Make sure everything's tight. So really think about if you are in a staggered stance right now and your left leg is back, think about squeezing that left butt. And make sure you're not leaning back at all. Exhale, lift up. Don't drop those elbows. Good. I see a little bit of leaning back. Make sure you're not here. Keep it up, nice and straight. Even a little forward is okay. 1 more. Good. All right, bring those weights down. We're moving in, so we've gone through 3 sets of exercises. We're going through 3 more sets of exercises. We're gonna do lunges, where we're side, single side. We're gonna go down into it, bring it up, go back into it, then pull up. Then we'll do the other side, and then we're gonna go to forward lunges, where you tap the toe, and then pull back. Okay? Heavies, heavy, heavy, heavy. All right. Side lunge. Let's move the right leg first. You can move your left leg first.
Okay.
Ready? And step. Sit into it. Come up halfway. Sit into it. Push off and come back to the center. Again. Sit into it. Halfway. Sit into it. Up. Now what I'm seeing is when you're doing lunges, you're pointing the toe that way. Don't do that. Try to stay on that balance beam. Toes are pretty far forward, pointing forward. And you are really pushing that butt back to the back of your room while you sit into it. 8 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch sides now. Remember, don't turn that foot out and face the wall. You're always facing the front of the room with those hips. Sit into it, halfway up, bring it in. Are your hips squared with your shoulders? Are they square with your knees? That's where you want to be. Sarah, lift that chest up when you go down. We're not hinging. We're not bending at the waist. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're going to do a forward lunge, tap that toe, and then pull back. If you have bad knees, go ahead and do a reverse lunge, but still try to tap that toe. All right, let's go. Bring it down, pull back. Other side. So you are alternating sides. Bring it down, pull back. Face this way. Keep that chest up. How are we doing? Good. Okay. Make sure that back is still flat. This is one that's really easy to cheat on and roll your shoulders. And when you roll those shoulders forward, you're putting that lower back at risk. So make sure you keep it up. All right, take a deep breath in. Exhale out. We're going back to the side lunge. Starting on the opposite side. So moving to the left first. Side lunge, halfway. Bring it up, push off. Back to center. Again, halfway, down, up. Good. Now, open up that chest. When you're down there, I want you to consciously roll those shoulders back. Have a slight pinch in those shoulder blades, and then come back. And the reason I'm asking you to do that is because I'm seeing some lower backs rounding out. Good. 8 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Switch sides. Roll the shoulders back. And let's go. Sit into it. Bring it up, down, push off. Back into it. Up, down, back. Perfect. Try to challenge yourself once you place that foot to maybe slow it down, go a little bit lower without dropping that chest. Imagine there's a mirror in front of you and you can see everything that's on the front of your shirt. 5 seconds. All right, and forward lunge. Ready, roll the shoulders back. And let's go. Tap that foot, pull back. Use that core to help you balance. Remember, if this bothers your knees, you do have the option to do reverse lunge. Press back. You've got 15 seconds here. 8, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Shake it out. All right, how are we doing? So we got biceps and triceps. We're going to add a little compound movement in this. We're going to start out with a V hold, doing wide bicep curl just halfway down and then bringing it up. You can place the feet on the ground. That's our first move. Then we're going to come up, do 2 hammer curls where our palms are facing each other. Then hinge, go straight into a hinge and do tricep kickbacks. Then final movement, overhead tricep. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, go in the V hold. Back is flat. Super important to have that back nice and flat, okay? Super important, back flat, shoulders rolled back. Start with your arms up, hands at your shoulders, and then go out wide, about 45-degree angle. Just bring it down halfway. Down, halfway, bring it up. If you do not feel any pressure in your lower back, you can raise those feet off the ground because we're not twisting. If you're ever doing a torso twist in this position, make sure your feet are on the ground. Exhaling that up. 20 seconds. Try not to cheat by using your body. Like, you don't want to use that elbow against the body. Take the upper arm just slightly away from the upper body. And come on up. So we've got those 2 hammer curls to 2 tricep kickbacks. Hammer curls, palms will be facing each other. Ready? And let's go. 1, 2, hinge, press back. 2, come on up. 1, 2, press it back, out. 2, you get to choose your pace here. So I'm not going to count you out, just do 2 and 2. Make sure you are hinging, and when you get into that hinge, you don't lose that form. Bring it up, yep. Eight seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to kneel so you can see me. You can do this kneeling if you want, or you can do it standing. And we're going to do overhead tricep presses with 1 or 2 dumbbells. Ready? Overhead. Bring it down. Squeeze it up. If you are on those knees, very important to engage that core.
Do you hear my elbow?
Yep. Don't let those elbows pop out to the side.
They're in. That's disgusting. Maybe I should do something.
No, that's fine, as long as it doesn't hurt.
Happens when I do push-ups too.
15 seconds. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We do that again. Starting with the V-hold hammer curls, or the V-hold wide curls. Ready? Weights up by the shoulders, lean back, bring it down halfway, bring it up. Bring it down halfway, bring it up, down. If you want to challenge yourself, bring those feet off the ground. Exhale on that up. How are we doing? Good? Is your lower back hurting? If it is, what do? You make sure those feet stay on the ground and then you lift that chest just a little bit more. Roll those shoulders back. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 2 hammer curls, 2 tricep kickbacks. Remember, palms facing each other. You're going to go on your own time. Ready? And 2 and 2. When you bring it down for the second hammer curl, you can just go halfway. So you're in the perfect position to do those tricep kickbacks. Whatever pace you choose, make sure that you are controlling it the whole time. 8 seconds. And overhead tricep. So I noticed I was losing form, so I'm going to just hold on to one, a little bit lighter. Make sure my elbows stay nice and narrow. Going down, bringing it up. Down, bringing it up. Remember, if you are kneeling, very important, engage that core. Make sure you're not leaning back. All right, you're halfway there. 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, so we have chest, and then we're going to finish with a little bit of core. So we're going to do single arm chest flies. Okay, so you're going to do holding both dumbbells, holding both. You're going to do right arm, then left arm. Right away, okay? Right arm, then left arm. Then we're going into push-ups, and then we're going into these forward chest presses where you go press it out, squeezing it, and then bringing it in. We did those, I think, on Saturday. Okay? So you should need one set of dumbbells. Heavy set, maybe a slightly lighter set as well. All right, ready? Laying on the back, and take it out nice and wide, palms facing each other, right arm, then the left arm, right arm. Now if you want to get a little more glute work in, go ahead, lift the butt off the ground, squeeze, try to keep those shoulder blades on the ground, exhale, as you bring it up to the center, down, bring it up. If you're doing a pelvic tilt, make sure that you are not putting all that pressure on the neck. Your shoulder blades should still be on the ground. Your back should be, the upper back should be on the ground. Just a little tilt. And it's a lot of butt engagement. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over, we got push-ups. All right, so on your feet or on your knees, your call. Get those wrists right underneath the shoulders, and let's go down and up. Bring it down, exhale up. Making sure you're keeping that head up. Don't drop that chin. Do not drop that forehead when you come down. Good. Can you get all the way to the ground? Can you get that sweat stain all the way onto your mat or your rug or your carpet, hardwood floor? 15 seconds. 10, Awesome job. All right, kneeling or standing. You're gonna hold the dumbbell with the palms of the hands and just press forward. Ready? And press it forward, squeeze. Keep the fingertips out, squeeze. Squeeze, press, bring it in. So Amy, hold the ends of the dumbbells. This is gonna work the biceps. We're working the chest, keeping the elbows out. Good. Bring it in. Sarah, keep the elbows up high. Press it out. Keep those fingertips away from the dumbbell.
I think my weight's too heavy. I'm going to try it with these. I have either too light or too heavy.
Okay. All right, back to the chest fly. And when we're doing single arms, you are really engaging that core, okay? So let's go. On your back, right arm, left arm. Exhale as the weight comes up to the top. So really squeeze it. In many ways, I think the single arm chest fly is a lot harder than the two arm because you have to stabilize at the same time as you are working like the right side, the left, you really have to engage that left side. One more. And our favorite, push-ups. Ready?
That is a form of favorite.
And let's go. Get that sweat spot onto the ground. All the way down. Bring it up. All the way down and up. Stay with it. Halfway. You got 5 seconds. And shake it out. All right, so forward presses. Grab that dumbbell. Elbows high-ish, high-ish. You don't want them all the way up here, and you don't want them close to the body. And just press. Notice where the fingertips are. They're really out. And you're thinking about pressing all that weight.
I don't know if it's still filming.
You're pressing all that weight in toward the center. Keep it up. All right, keep it up, keep it up. You've got about 20 seconds. Exhale, press forward. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1, and you are done. We're going to finish with a little bit of core. All right, last set. We're going to end with a little bit of core. So, on your elbows this time. Ready? And just hover, squeeze, open up that chest, look beyond those fingertips. Hold it. We're going to shift forward just a little bit, an inch, and hold it.
What?
And shift forward a little bit more, hold it. Shift back to the place where you went to first, hold. Shift back to neutral, hold it. Tighten it all up. We're going to go into a side plank. in 5 seconds without dropping anything. Do not drop to those knees. Ready? Shift. Side plank. Lift. You can keep that arm up. You can bring it down. You can go on one knee. You decide. But just make sure that elbow is right underneath that shoulder. Lift an inch, hold. Lift another inch, hold. Bring it down, half an inch. One more. Go back to neutral position, hold it. We're going to go through the center, you're not going to drop. We're going to go through the center, you're going to go to the other side. Get ready, 8 seconds. Keep going. I see you, Sarah. 3, 2, 1. Shift to the other side. Do not drop. Hold it. This is it. Tighten it up. Lift an inch. Hold. Tighten. Lift another inch. Bring it down halfway. Bring it down a little bit more. Back to neutral position. Hold, hold, hold. Your last 20 seconds of work right here. Finish strong. Five seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1, and on your mat, head down, reach forward. Child's pose. Just hold it there. Thread the right arm through. Keep the forehead down. Thread the arm through. Bring it up. Other side, thread the other arm through. Keep that forehead down. All right, going onto your belly, place those elbows right underneath the shoulder. Sphinx pose, so you're just gonna relax the shoulder blades, open up the chest. Hips are still on the ground. Deep breath in and exhale out. Let's go ahead, tuck those toes under. We're gonna lift up and then walk the hands in. Let it hang here. Grab the elbows, just shake it side to side. Slowly roll it up and reach up. Grab one elbow behind. Reach up, other side. Take it up, open up that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bring those hands forward, tuck it in. Exhale on down, and let's just get that quad stretched out a little bit, just one more stretch, 2 more stretches on each side, okay? So we're gonna do this and we're gonna get that hip flexor. Take that same leg, cross it over, sit into it. And come on up, other side, hold on to it, squeeze it tight. Take that same leg, cross it over, sit down into it. And awesome job, thanks.